Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. When it comes to fading, hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration, we're always being told that we need to use multiple different actives in our skincare routine in order to get the very best results. This is fine, but in an era of streamlined skincare where we're looking for maximum results with minimum number of steps, this can kind of feel a little bit difficult to achieve. Thankfully, in 2023, so many brands have come out with some amazing hyperpigmentation fighting multi-active serums. I've shared some of these on the channel before, and I've certainly got my holy grails and favourites. However, a lot of these can be quite sensitizing on the skin. They're designed to give maximum results, but they can cause redness, peeling and irritation in the process. It can be really difficult to find a hyperpigmentation serum that's suitable for all skin types, even the most sensitivity prone. Well, that was until a month ago when one of my favourite skincare brands, Skin 1004, launched this product. This is a Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Tone Brightening Capsule Ampoule. Now that name makes zero sense whatsoever. I don't really know what they were thinking of with that, but it doesn't matter. If you look behind the name, actually this is a superb serum that's going to help you get on top of your hyperpigmentation, fade dark spots and discoloration, and give you that ultimate luminosity and radiance boost. In this video, I want to share with you why I think this serum is so special and the results that I've got. So sit back, relax, and let's talk fading hyperpigmentation. Now, before we get into this video, just that quick reminder to do all that YouTubey stuff if you haven't already. If you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. This honestly means the world to me because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. I'm always trying to bring to you the most affordable, amazing skincare products on the market, and hopefully in this video I'll be able to demonstrate one that will work universally for all skin types. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, opinions by dropping a comment below. But without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So I'm going to keep this review short, sharp and to the point, mainly because it is super warm here in the UK and I'm absolutely melting. The studio lights certainly aren't helping with that. But even with the heat, I still wanted to come on and fangirl about this product because honestly, after just 1 month of use, I've already started to see some amazing results. And you guys that have been with the channel some time know that I'm all about the drugstore, delivering amazing results at affordable prices, which is why, yeah, I think this is definitely worth mentioning. So I purchased this with my own hard-earned coin. I don't do sponsored content here on the channel, and I paid £14 for it, which is roughly around $21. I'll leave a link to the product and some different sites that you can purchase it down below, so if you wanted to check it out, the ingredients in more detail or the price point wherever you live, they're there for your convenience. This is actually my second bottle I'm just about to open. I've just gone through the first one and I think it took me about 6 weeks to go through. I was a little lavish with it and I used it morning and evening, taking it down onto the neck too. So of course, depending on how frequently you use it will determine how long it lasts, but around 6 weeks with someone like me that tends to use quite a bit and take it onto quite a number of areas of the body. So when we talk hyperpigmentation, you know, people often throw in tranexamic acid, azelaic acid, vitamin C, you've got calming and soothing ingredients, glutathione is a wonderful pigment corrector. So many on the market and you need to use multiple different ones in order to achieve those results. This won't work for everyone. You know, multiple serums means a lot of spend and, you know, if you're on a budget, you might not be able to stretch to each and every one of those ingredients. It's also time consuming, you know, layering product after product with a decent like 20 or 30-second gap between each one can take a lot of time, which is why I love the fact that we now have multi-active formulations in serums that will help you to get on top of your dark spots and discoloration without needing multiple different steps. I've mentioned a couple of my favorites in the past. You guys know I absolutely adore this product. This is the non-buzzing vitamin concentrate serum, the 5+ one, which again I'll link below too. This I love, and you can use these two interchangeably, but I would say this works if you aren't particularly sensitivity prone in your skin, as you know, it has got some high potency actives that could trigger sensitivity and irritation for some people. It's also quite difficult to get your hands on, so if you want an easier to access version that's suitable for all skin types, this is where I think this comes in. So I'm going to quickly talk about the product itself, then I'm going to come on to my results, what I got, and how I use it in my skincare routine. So in here, I don't know if you can see that, there's little beads and little capsules. Well, within here, you've got madecassoside, which is one of my favorite calming and soothing ingredients. It's actually a compound that's found in Centella asiatica, which they've isolated, concentrated and condensed down into these little balls that kind of burst on the skin and give you that calming and soothing effect. This I love because it means you can use this not only as your hyperpigmentation serum, but also as your calming and soothing one too. So if you're using a Centella Asiatica serum somewhere in your routine, you can toss it out, swap it for this. If you're using something like my favorite, the Geek and Gorgeous Stressless Serum, which is a wonderful calming and soothing ingredient, this replaces that one as well as being a hyperpigmentation treatment on top, which is why I just think it's so flexible. So beyond just that metacassoside, you've also in here got a stabilized version of vitamin C, which is great because it's going to have a super long shelf life. You don't have to worry about it oxidizing. You've got a 2% concentration of tranexamic acid, which is one of my absolute favorite pigment correctors because it works in two ways. It increases the rate of excess pigment being expelled from the skin, but it also calms and soothes, acting as anti-inflammatory, which will dial back the rate of pigment production in the first place. So you're kind of getting a two-pronged attack when it comes to fading dark spots and discoloration, which is why tranexamic acid is one of my favorite ingredients. It's really difficult to find, especially in that gold standard 2% concentration, but you have it in here. All of this is held within Centella Asiatica, which is a wonderful calming and soothing ingredient, hydrates, and used alongside that vitamin C in here, it's also proven to dial up the rate of collagen production for some great anti-aging benefit. Many of us will love a dose of niacinamide in our skincare routine. Niacinamide, so many different benefits. It's a B vitamin that can regulate oil production in the skin, and it can also give a more even skin tone if used consistently. However, brands always formulate with too high percentages of niacinamide, which triggers sensitivity, redness, and irritation. Not Skin 1004, in here you've also got a 4% dose of niacinamide, which again, that perfect concentration to deliver maximum benefits, minimum risk of irritation. So in here, you've got your calming and soothing serum, you've got your vitamin C, you've got your niacinamide serum, and you've got your hyperpigmentation serum all in one. So if you see that this could be like a 4-in-1 serum for the price of £14, this is kind of why I fell in love. You also get a lot of product. This is 100ml, which is why this might shock some people that it took me only 6 weeks to get through this. But like I say, when I put it on the neck, take it down to the décolletage, on the face twice a day is how I got through it. But if you just use it on the face or you use it once a day, actually this will probably last you upwards of 3 months, which I think is a really great return on investment. Because the metacassoside and niacinamide are encapsulated in these little beads, I find that even though my skin is super sensitive to niacinamide, I don't get any side effects at all, which means I can harness the power of this amazing ingredient without also getting the blotchiness, the redness, and the irritation, which just, again, I think proves they've thought about the formula, the delivery mechanism, the technology. It's kind of all in here, and I would say this would work for everyone's skin type. Now, of course, patch test thoroughly before you use it. I recommend that with even the most gentle skincare products. But considering it replaces so many other steps in your routine, this could be like the ultimate streamlined skincare solution. If I had to find one fault with the product, it probably would be the packaging. Grey. Really? Says he with the grey bedroom. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm kind of reading myself to filth. I just think it could be a little bit more uplifting, a bit more eye-catching, a bit more colour to the packaging, like the rest of the Skin 1004 line. But you know what? That shouldn't determine whether you reach for a product or not. It's the formula you're paying for, but I think a little vibrancy, a little extra colour wouldn't go amiss. So now let's come on to how I use this in my own skincare routine and the results that I got. So as I said earlier, I used it morning and evening, which I think is going to deliver you the best results. Apply it all over the face, take it onto the neck. You know, the neck deserves love the same way our face does. It definitely will help with some anti-aging benefit and fading any hyperpigmentation. I was fairly lavish with it because of the affordable price point. I thought, why not? And that again gave me some really great instant hydration. You can use this alongside all your other serums. You know, there's a dose of vitamin C in here, but it's a low dose, so you can continue to use it alongside an existing vitamin C if you like. You can use it alongside retinoids without any issue. And yeah, it's a friend to all your skincare products. And I think that sort of flexibility means it's just so easy to slot into an existing routine. A couple of things I will say is, I think if you're already using a niacinamide serum or a Centella serum, don't use them alongside this. You don't need to. It's already in here. You might risk overdoing it. So take this as an opportunity to streamline things down and maybe, you know, use this in place of some of your existing skincare serums. For me, I think the only hyperpigmentation fighting ingredients that this little gem is missing is azelaic acid and peptides. Azelaic acid works beautifully alongside tranexamic acid to just really double down on that pigment suppression, so you're going to be producing less excess pigment over time, giving you a more even skin tone. Peptides also work at the margins, both to hydrate but also to minimize irritation and any excess pigment production. So I wish it did have azelaic acid and peptides in to make it truly comprehensive. But I get around that by applying it alongside this, which is my own Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum. This contains peptides and a 5% azelaic acid concentration. So these two together will give you like the ultimate hyperpigmentation routine. You could just literally cleanse the skin, apply both of these, a sunscreen, and you are good to go. I would personally use this first and then the Mad About Skin Serum, because this is on the thicker side and I find it absorbs so much better if you use like a water-based or centella-based serum first. That way everything just works in synergy. This is what I've been doing morning and evening in my skincare routine for the best results. I've also linked this down below. If you want to buy one of these, there's a discount code for 15% off. However, if you put 3 in your basket, when you come to checkout, you'll only be charged for 2. Currently till the end of August, we've got a 3 for the price of 2 offer. So it's up to you which ones you want to take advantage of. But I think, yeah, the one criticism is the lack of azelaic acid and peptides, which would make it truly comprehensive. But if you think you could get a full hyperpigmentation skincare routine with just 2 serums, a cleanser and a sunscreen, I honestly don't think you can go wrong. I've been using it for 6 weeks and I'd say you get instant hydration the second you apply it to the skin, plumpier, juicier skin, and then after about 3 weeks you start to see some of the hyperpigmentation fading. This is pretty quick when it comes to hyperpigmentation. It can take a long time to treat, so set your expectations right. Give it a month to really get to work, but because you get 100 ml of product, you definitely will start seeing the results before you use your first Ampoule, which I know will just encourage you to continue using it as part of your core routine. Let me know what your thoughts, feelings and opinions are below. There are lots of different multi-active hyperpigmentation serums. I shared with you this one by isnt, which I love, but I think where this and the Skin 1004 one differ is just who can use it. If you've got a super sensitive skin type and you fear that using too many actives could just cause sensitivity and irritation, reach for the Skin 1004. If you don't and you want something with higher potency actives, a little more robust, then I still think the non-buzzing is an amazing option. It really, use what works for you in skincare and match the products and the actives to your individual skin's needs. Hopefully this has just demystified it and shared with you another amazing drugstore holy grail. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.